being transparent with your family is really important. Sometimes when I spoke to my 3-year-old, he really didn't understand all the things I was saying. But what he did understand is that daddy was sick, daddy needed to rest, or daddy can play for 5 minutes, and then once 5 minutes is done, then I needed to go rest. My name is Alex Valdez. I am born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I have a 8-year-old stepson, a 4.5-year-old son, and my partner's name is Jeanette. Ever since I could remember, I've dealt with stomach issues. I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis in my early 20s. 2024, I had my routine colonoscopy. Then I got the call from my doctor. They told me that they wanted to remove my colon because of the dysplasia that they saw inside of me. I was a little concerned. I didn't know why they wanted to take my full colon. Day of the surgery, in addition to them removing my colon, they did an ileostomy. I remember waking up and I was in a lot of pain. That same day, my doctors came in and said that the pathology of my colon came back. And that was the day they told me that I had colorectal cancer. They said that they found a 6-centimeter tumor, and they said it was stage 2. I remember being scared. I remember thinking about how my family would take the news. I didn't know if by me having cancer, what kind of complications or side effects that would cause. I remember thinking, yeah, you took out my colon and that was the tumor, but do I have it somewhere else in my body? Was I gonna die? If I die, who's gonna take care of my partner and my boys? So there was a lot of those questions that were going through my brain. After I got out of the hospital, they wanted to put me on really strong chemotherapies. They said that because I was young, they wanted to start very aggressive with my chemotherapy. The chemotherapy journey was pretty hard. I started feeling neuropathy in my hands and my feet immediately. I had numbness and tingling. I would taste metal every time after I had that dosage in me. My mental health went up and down during treatment, wanting to be there for my boys and understanding that just because I'm doing treatment doesn't mean that you get to take some time off from being a father. Pushing myself to go and be a part of their sports practices, a part of their games, taking them to the playground so they can get some time outside with dad was super important. I remember vividly having my chemo that I brought home, being connected to my port. Also, in addition to having my ileostomy bag, being all strapped up with all these things and, just getting on the swing with my son and swinging with him. I was super blessed to be a part of a research study while being in there. They looked at colorectal cancer in Hispanics. Having my family and friends was crucial. Their support, their love. Jeanette, I like to mess around with her and tell her that she's my guardian angel. She was able to take care of me. She was able to take care of our boys, take care of our house, and still run a daycare. Yeah, I am back at work. I get my port flushed every 6 weeks. I do get scanned every 90 days. All of the feelings and all of the bad thoughts always come back into my brain when I'm in that CT scanning room. One of the things that helps me calm down is just thinking about my family. I'm doing this for my family. I'm living for my family. I'm getting checked for my family. My message to lawmakers, I would say that people that are getting diagnosed every day, especially those that are underserved demographics, it's really important that we continue genetic testing. It's really important that we find a cure for this disease. And if we can't find a cure, we continue with these different types of early screenings and testing people younger and getting this money and utilizing it so we can save lives. At the end of the day, it's about saving lives.